Dear students, we will see a stable LTI system. So, the stability will be defined in terms of BIBO stable. BIBO means bounded input, bounded output, stable. So, if we take an LTI system, okay, so which is defined by the impulse response, input is X of n, output is Y of n. Y of n is given by H of n convolution X of n. Okay, so if I apply a bounded input, okay, so if I get a bounded output means then I can say a system as a LTI, the system as a stable system. Now what is the meaning of bounded input? Bounded input means the absolute value of your input must be less than or equal to some finite value mx, and in turn this finite value should be less than infinity, okay, for all the values of n. Similarly, bounded output means the output y of n must be less than or equal to some finite value my, and in turn that should be less than infinity for all the values of n. So if you apply such a finite input, that is bounded input, so if we get the bounded output means then we can say the system is a stable system, that too BIBO, bounded input, bounded output, stable. So today we will derive a condition on your impulse response for LTI system to be stable, because output of LTI system is given by what? Y of n is equal to H of n convolution X of n. See, in the process of deriving a condition for H of n for stable LTI system, we use these two formulas. Absolute value of sum of two values is less than or equal to the individual absolute values, okay, and if the product of the two finite numbers, absolute value of the product is equal to the individual product of absolute values. So we will make use of these two formulas in order to derive condition on your H of n for stable LTI system. So what is your Y of n? Y of n is equal to H of n convolution X of n. So now since I want to check it for stability, I am taking the absolute value. Now within the absolute symbol we will give the definition for convolution. Okay, k is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity H of k X of n minus k. So now I will apply the formula. Okay, so summation, so this will be, it can be written like this. So this instead of equals, what happens? Absolute value of Y of n is less than or equal to, now I can take out this summation outside, minus infinity to plus infinity absolute H of k X of n minus k. So this I can write because of this formula. Okay, now inside the product terms are there. So now I will apply this, which is equal to A into B absolute values. So if apply like that, Y of n, absolute value of Y of n is equal to summation k minus infinity to plus infinity. So individually now I can write. See, we have assumed that we have given the bounded input. Bounded input means X of n is less than or equal to mx less than infinity. See, if X of n is bounded, then automatically X of n minus k is also a bounded value for all values of n. We have defined for all values of n, isn't it? So this is a new n, X of n minus k. It is also a new time variable. So this will also be a bounded value. So if I substitute, that means your Y of n is equal to summation minus k infinity to plus infinity H of k. Okay, so this whole thing is now multiplied by this mx. Okay, now Y of n, if you want your Y of n to be stable, then automatically your input is stable now. Stable because, or finite because we have assumed input as a bounded input. Now what condition I can put on this? If you want your Y of n to be finite, then this term should be what? Should be less than infinity value. If it is less than infinity, okay, then your Y of n becomes a bounded. So therefore what is the condition for a system to be stable, that is for LTI system to be stable? Your H of n should be what? it should be absolutely summable. That is k is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, h of k should be less than infinity for all k. So this we call it as absolutely summable. So same thing, if you apply for continuous time LTI system, then this becomes tau is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, h of tau, okay, d tau should be less than infinity. This we call it as absolutely integrable. So these are the conditions for impulse for an LTI system to be stable. The same derivation is provided in the PDF notes what I have given. The same explanation what I have given, you please go through that PDF for the complete derivation. See here. So if it is a discrete time, it is absolutely summable. Okay. So if it is a continuous time, it is absolutely integrable. Thank you.